Hey, how we doing today? So I'm just chilling out there. Actually, it's early in the morning this morning, like the 9th. Hope everybody's doing well today. So I'm just looking at this article about the Pope talking about sexual sins are okay. All right, none of it's all right. None of it is, and none of us are perfect. All right, you know, we have things that we're gonna have to answer to. I know I have things I'm gonna have to answer to during judgment. Okay. But no, I'm not going to sit up here and tell you things like sexual sins are okay, because it's not. All right? If you don't believe me, you see what happened to King David, Solomon, Samson, the story of Samson, okay? All because of getting caught up in the flesh, all right? And this is what this article is about. Sins of the flesh are not bad, all right? And the Pope is right about certain things. There are things that changed over the last 60 years, that society has moved away a lot from the traditional family, which was what, 80% of let's say women that had children that were married, and now it's like what, 20 or 30%. Okay, well, that's because of people like Hugh Hefner. Okay, the birth control pill, condoms and that type of stuff. All right, these prophylactics has moved away from that. All right, and yes, it has taken away, all these leftist movements has taken away from the traditional family and structure and all that. All right, but it does not denote, or the word I want to say, as far as in sexual sins. All right, it's nothing to be taken for granted, and it's nothing to be taken lightly, because these things will, once again, these things will, how can I say, be held against you during the book of life. Things like homosexuality, bestiality. Those are the things that I'm really hard on. Okay, one of the Pope's associates just got caught up for like fornication, or he had broke the fact that he was celibate. I don't believe really any of those popes are celibate. Okay, and those guys are known to be like in the child sex trafficking business and being bisexual. Those popes and stuff. All right, and they're supposed to be so-called men of God. All right, so for him to try to condone sexual sin, is he's wrong, dead wrong. All right, I know that it was his associate or whatever, but there has to be some type of accountability to a fault. And probably old boy just felt bad because the woman ended up that he had relations with confess. But let me know what you think about this video. All right. You cannot get caught up in the flesh. You got to keep your mind on what you do, especially guys. You can't be thinking with the wrong head. Okay, ladies too, but especially men. Keep your mind on the Most High and your craft. You know, and whatever the Most High wants you to have, you'll have. All right. Again, let me know your thoughts about this video. If you want to donate, Cash App $ Winston Spivey, or SPIVEW1 at unlv.nevada.edu for PayPal.